Hey guys, welcome back to the shop today. On today's episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. In past episodes, you've heard me talk about how I'm a little bit of a garbage picker and I've been picked on because I save things that I think are going to be of use in a later time and date for me. Well, last summer I was out and about and doing my thing, and I ran across parts of an old wagon that were out to the curb for garbage. So I stopped and I picked these up. It's even got the handle on it here, as you can see. Anyway, I stopped and picked these up, and as you can see, these are the good style. They have the greasable zerts on them for the axles, and pneumatic tires. So it's not those cheap, hard plastic tires that you get at like Toys R Us and the other stores on the little kiddie wagons. These are actually nice wheels. These are the nice ones that they use, like industrial grade, like you would find in one of the big box stores that they use for their own purposes, like hauling plants back and forth and whatnot. Anyway, I had those. I decided I was going to save them because maybe I'd have a future use for the whole setup, if not just the wheels, because they are pneumatic wheels. Well, the other day on my way home from work, I found a full-size steel bed frame that somebody had put out to the road for garbage. I don't know why you would want to throw out steel, but I'm going to take full advantage of that. I saw this last night and thought, you know what? This bed frame, I can take this angle and I can use this to make the frame for this wagon. So that's what today's episode is going to be, guys. Another pack wrap episode, I guess you could call it. So we're going to be going ahead, getting this all cut up, welding it together, and making ourselves a really nice, heavy-duty, commercial grade, I would even go as far as to say, wagon. Stay with me, I'll show you what I'm up to. You guys may have noticed my videos are getting a little bit better each time I make them. That's because I've been taking tips and tricks and classes from Tim Shmoyer over at Video Creators. If you get a chance, check him out. I'll put a link down below for you guys to click on. Go over, tell Tim I said hi. One of the first things that we're going to want to do as we get ready to build this wagon is take into account all the parts that we have and all the sizes of the parts that we have. We don't want to have to cut down a big long stick of angle iron if we don't have to. I have a lot of scrap stuff in a bin. We're going to be picking through that. So first things first, let's lay our angle iron out, see what we have, and then we'll go and pick through that bin. The first thing you want to do is take into account everything you have on hand available for your project. Take a little inventory. I have my little scrap bin here that I keep all my little odds and ends in that I might have a use for later on. Look familiar? That's from my snowplow repair that was about 3 or 4 episodes ago. So I'm going to go ahead now and pick out some pieces of angle iron out of my bin that I might be able to use on that wagon. Now you want to remember, you can always cut a piece and make it smaller, but once you cut down these large pieces, there's no putting them back together without a lot of hassle. So let's try to use up the small stuff first. Okay, we now have the wagon kit portion of this measured, and it's 6 inches between the 2 mounting holes, so we have to have something that's at least 6 inches wide, and it's 18 inches from the outside of one tire to the outside of the other tire. Okay, I've come to a decision. Taking into account the amount of steel that I have here and the size of the pieces of expanded steel that I have for making the bottom and the sides of the wagon, I'm going to be able to make a wagon that's 33 inches long by 22 inches wide. In doing that, I'm only going to be using one piece of angle iron, or one side of bed rail for the side of the wagon. And then I have this piece of cross member that's a little bit shorter, but I'm going to be able to take and cut up into 22-inch pieces for the front and the back supports on that wagon. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these up into the sizes that I need, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to go to the next step. Okay guys, that's all I got time for today. I have to go cleaned up and ready to go to work. We have everything all cut up, sized up, measured up, and ready to go now for the next video. The next video we're going to be getting everything welded together and put together in the shape and size that we desire this wagon to be. If you guys have enjoyed this video, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right over here. By clicking that subscribe button, you're going to be getting instant access to all of the videos on my YouTube channel. I have a lot of tricks and tips and a lot of projects that I've built, both in metal fabrication in the wood shop and out in the forest as well. So go ahead and click on that subscribe button and you'll have something, I'll guarantee, on my channel that's going to catch your interest. So go ahead and click on that subscribe button right there. I'm also going to include some links right over here that you guys can go ahead and click on. And if there's anything that's there that you guys find interesting, let me know, because I'd be more than happy to make some more videos on something that someone has some specific interests in. So go ahead and click on one of those links over there. Guys, I've had fun talking with you today, and I hope to see you soon on my next episode. Until then, bye-bye.